Hello people, today I have number 45 from the 30-minute missions line. It's the Gardonova in brown. I don't think they've released it in any other color so far, so I don't know why they had to typify that it is brown. Hopefully that means that they are coming out with other colors on it. As you see, he is a short in stature 144 scale kit, and he comes with a lot of different features than other 30-minute mission kits usually do. For one, he's got these huge thrusters on his shoulders. For two, he doesn't actually have a head unit that's separate from his body. And three, he has claws instead of hands. Most of the units that I've seen so far have options for claws, but this one actually comes with claws instead. The other thing you might notice is that his arms are incredibly long. This is really cool, and it also is a detriment to the kit in one way or another. Because when I bend his arms to maneuver them, sometimes it pops the arm out of the shoulder. And because it uses the same 30-minute mission system, those are a weak point. With all that out of the way, let's cover what we have for articulation. So we got on the head, there is none because that head is actually set into there. His head unit is actually his chest unit. So while he does have a head, it is just a blank piece that sits inside his cavity where that would normally go. I went ahead and knocked that off too. So let's go ahead and put this back here. For arm motion, you already have the shoulder here. That moves quite a bit in there. You can move the joint inside the set there to get a little bit further in and out, but not by much. There is a slight up and down here because of the flange on the inside of this thing. This moves up and down. This moves, I'll show you right here. This one here moves all the way whatever degrees you can turn it, exception that shoulder piece will restrict it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and put this on here and I'll show you. So you will be only limited to that much. This joint turns 360 degrees. You have just one bend here at the I would say elbow, but it's not the elbow. It's the upper elbow. So you get quite a lot of articulation in that one. Almost 180 degrees. Then you have these two, which split to form almost a 90-degree angle each. So you can get quite a lot out of these ones, but most of the time you'll have it locked in a straight position. And then the claws are basically on a C-clamp, so you can go ahead and put that on there. That's the C-joint system that they use. And then so is this one. So you get quite a lot out of that too. But so you get this much out of that one. And from here, hold on, let's see. From here all the way to here with the other. But they are big and bulky, so it's a lot of fun to play with. Legs aren't anything special. They do have the drop-down system that they normally have on these newer ones, so like the Spinadio system. There's the ball joint inside here, so you have a little bit there for the ball, and then the hip joint itself can move almost all the way out, just blocked by the armor here. The leg, I'm going to kick all the armor off. The leg can kick all the way back to the back and locks in front, but it is two joints, so it's not very restricted. You can play with it a little bit. You got the upper and the lower. On the bottom though, you have the rocker on a C-clamp and a ball joint on the bottom. Then on the front skirt armor, you do get two articulated pieces here, but they are just pegs, so they just slide right on in and they can rotate as you will have them. And you get this Spinadio system on the inside of the body here. So ball joint on the inside doesn't give you much except for this rock, and then a ball joint on the bottom, which gives you just a very slight small range of motion because it's blocked by this armor. These are pegged into that it's not a poly cap, but it's just a regular insert piece right there. So you get that 3mm port. So that pegs in there, and it can move up and down. And because it is a peg, you can also rotate it. There's also a peg on this one, which you can rotate as well. So quite a bit of motion on that one. But that is your articulation on this guy. Let's go ahead and put him back together, and I'll be right back. All right, so after everything's back together, you can see it's a nice looking unit. That is, like I said, it's a detriment that those arms are so long and a little bit clumsy. But let me show you the weapon that it comes with. That is this very odd looking gun here. I think the add-on parts for it are supposed to come out and make it look better, but it is a strange one. It does mount to this unusual hand here in this little port. You just go ahead and slide that right in there, and you've got yourself a weapon. You see how easily that arm comes off. So it mounts to it. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, that's what you got. He's covered in 3mm ports and the C gates. So you have these ones here. You got these ones in the back, and you know, you've got 3mm ports everywhere. So it's going to be rapidly expandable if you have other things that can be plugged into it, with your MSG, 30-minute missions, or sister stuff. So it's ready to avail to customs. I don't really have the mind for that, but it is compatible with a lot of different things. I really like the way it looks, so it is a shame that the arms are so weak. I'm definitely going to try modifying the upper arms, the shoulder pieces, with the longer pegs from the Spinadio armor inner frame set, because this one came with the older set. But I think it'll work really well. He's a good looking unit, and he's a lot of fun to pose, and a lot of fun. I mean, you could definitely tell it's going to be fun to play with these massive arms. I mean, it looks like he's a digger, so it's really, really cool. I know I'm going to enjoy him if I can keep him together. With that said, I wouldn't rate it a high one to buy right away, but it is a really fun one to play with now that I have it. I have two of them, so I'm going to combine the Gardonova and the Reavernova together with the other set, because they have two of each of those, and we'll see how that combined form looks. But my ranking it's mid. I don't think he's better than any of the other ones that we've had. Seal Nova, I think, is better than this one. Porta Nova looks better than both of those. So he's not the best, but he's definitely unique, and I do like him a lot. Would I buy more? Yeah, probably, but not as many as I did with the Spinadio or Spinadias. Maxion is definitely my favorite of these groups. With that out of the way, I'll say thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me. More than likely, though, you'll see my stuff. Have a good day.